Okay, hello, welcome. This is a very special video on Destiny World 2. Unicorn Waypoint, somebody found this planet. If you look over at this left side of the screen, it has 10.66 G gravity. Highest I've landed is about 9.9 G, so this is definitely above anything I've ever landed on. So we're gonna do a landing on that gargantuan monster of a planet. Okay, let's
drive charging.
jump into Super Cruise and head for that
Ready to
planet.
engage. 3,
Okay,
2,
shall we?
1, engage.
There we go. So hopefully you can all hear me. Hold on. That better? You guys can hear me better over the sound of the game? Okay. There we go. So we're headed for that Hig-G planet. It's supposed to have biological on it as well. So we're gonna give it a scan and just try to land on the biological as well. There we go. Kill the engines. We don't want to hit the planet. We just want to land on it. So the trick about Hig-G is you land really slow. Gotta take your time. So I believe this is one of the highest G's known in the game. And since it hasn't been mapped/discovered, it's actually a new find. Whoever found it. So this is Distant World, a Hig-G discovery, I guess. So closing in on our target. Just try to keep timing about 10 seconds, something like that. There we go. Definitely looks interesting in color. I can speed up a bit to keep the time at about right about 10-15 seconds. Kind of weird graphical glitch on that planet. 12, 10, slowing down here. I don't want to go splat on it. So C on the lower left. We're still out of range here. I'm just gonna wait for the DSS surface scanner to get in range. There we go. Fast. Okay, so we're about ready to start that scan that monster of a planet. Just see how many probes we need for that one. 10 probes. So I'm gonna do one like a pentagram to or pentagon in the back. 5, and then another like pentagon in between, like targeting the front of it. Kind of think of it as spheres, and you just want to wrap the center ball in those little spheres. See how it looks like on the rear. We've got pretty much good coverage. 3, 4. We're a bit light. A bit light on that side. Just shooting a propeller. There's one guy you can see. There's one guy coming off the planet right now, or coming at it. It's probably one of my friends from the Deep Space Network. Let's look at that. Oh, Doc. Hey, Doc. Yep, that's one of our my DSN Deep Space Network buddies. So Deep Space Network, we're a French elite dangerous group. 89%. Come on. So we're a French speaking elite dangerous group. known for crazy shit, like landing on 10G planets. So apparently Doc made it. So we're just gonna, there we go, one biological. Just as if it wasn't hard enough to land on a 10G, gonna attempt to land where the biological's at. So we usually want to land at a very shallow angle on those planets. Like you don't really want to come in very steeply, just very shallow, very shallow. I mean, the main thing is be really careful not picking up any speed. It's the really big danger. Even if you like missed the biological about 100 kilometers, it's always easier to like be stationary, like 5 clicks up, and then fly and slow back down as you get close. As long as you're level, actually, the risk is pretty small. The real risk is once you're going down. Level flight is never an issue on those planets. It's the descending part that can bite you in the rear end. So we can see that biological is actually on the other side of the planet. We're actually only about 300 light years away from this week's Distant World 2 campsite. Just had my hull repaired by the hull seals, by the way, before this landing attempt, so let's try not to damage it again. So I gotta think that through, actually. See, it's gonna appear on the horizon. So what we're gonna do, we're actually we're actually not even gonna start descending. We're just gonna go to the other side of the planet and get that biological pretty much on the horizon, so we can have a nice shadow approach to it. Let's turn on night vision, because it looks like it's on the night side. So we're just not actually going to even enter into the sphere of influence of the planet, because I really want to position that biological more on it so I can do a smooth landing. Right on the horizon of the planet. Crazy how far it is. There we go, it's appearing on the horizon. So we're gonna actually slow down. Really want to approach it extremely slowly. There we go. There we go, the very shallow angle. And just watch the speed. See, I'm coming in extremely slow. I don't want to be more than about there we go, 2 to 3 bars on the vertical indication, and really want to take it extremely slow. Trust me, landing on a planet like this is just nothing to be rushed. I look at the G's, already 6 G's, and I'm not even in the orbital phase. I'm just approaching the planet. So I'm coming in extremely shallow. Again, we're going to try to get ourselves as close to that point as possible. So 1 bar is fine, 2 bars is fine. Descent angle about 25 degrees, nothing more than that. Anything more is you're gonna have a real hard time coming out of it. Yeah, that's definitely one biological that's hard to get. You really wanna land on this thing. So we're coming down ever so slowly. So slowly approaching, keeping the target in sight. There we go. Still not in orbital cruise. See, I'm very shallow. I'm not even like 2 pips in the vertical indicator. It's about as much as I dare. Just add a second pip into it, maybe. There we go.
Orbital flight engaged.
Minus 30. It's about not as minus 25, minus 30 is about as much as you dare have on your way down. Just and we're already at 9 Gs here. Also, you really want to keep it level. Don't fool around with not coming in level. And I'm putting my aiming point slightly above the point. So we're keeping about 2 pips, like 1 pip off at all times. No pun intended, but landing on a Hig-G is nothing to be taken lightly. This is serious business. There we go. So we're coming in real slow. I'm gonna try to aim for it, but you can always level off and double back if we realize that we're overshoot it a bit. But 10 Gs, okay, we just hit the 10 G mark. That's the highest I've ever had, actually. I've never been above 9.9, I think. So 10, this is new territory. See, this planet is, I don't know what the radius of that planet is, but it's certainly very big. We're at 400 clicks and still not dropping out of cruise and going into our glide here. Very, very... Well, it's a heavy planet, so it makes sense. 10.16. Can't imagine what it would feel like to actually be flying that thing at that kind of G level. Kind of sucks it's on the dark side, because the planet is really beautiful, and having an ore star in the system makes for really nice lighting on the sunlit side. But if you want to grab that biological, you'll have to, I guess, land on the dark side of that planet and hope that Maybe by tomorrow we'll get some sunrise on it. Just bumping the speed a little wee bit. See, I would love to have that. There we go. One pip, one click. Putting all my pips in engine, like 1 bar on that vertical speed indicator. We're about to hit the cruise zone. We're nicely on target for biological here. Yeah, really taking no chances on that Hig-G world. Increasing the speed a wee bit, keep it coming down. So we keep it at shadow angle about 20 degrees, 15 degrees for the glide, something like that. Yeah, I know it takes a long ass time to land on Hig-G planets like that. There we go. Okay, adjusting our angle of descent just before we hit the glide. Thank God for night vision because it's really pitch black on that planet. We should about be hitting glide at any time now. Yeah, 10.68 G's. That's what I'm showing. There we go. Entry into glide. And so as soon as you drop into glide, I'm putting the thruster into full reverse. There we go. You can hear the ship creaking under the gravity, and I'm headed straight for that biological point here. I want to shoot it maybe a little bit to give me time to smooth out the glide, and we're gonna end the glide at about 12 kilometers. There we go, 13, 12. There we go. We're ending the glide. There we go. About 10 kilometers up, and we're stable here. Yep. Okay. So now we're gonna start descending. You see the speed is how our speed is increasing just by having the nose up or down a little bit. There we go. So now the aim is I would love to land right at the bio site, but the aim is to get down without picking too much speed. You can see at -8 pitch, we're picking up speed. Say 237. I keep it about, I would say, under 300. And as we pass 4 clicks, I mean, do not boost. Yeah, I'm like full reverse thrust here. And I don't care too much if we overshoot the site. I see I'm yawing a bit left and right. And if we overshoot the site, we're just gonna circle around a bit. You can see here. So we're just don't roll, just yaw around. The goal here is to get as close as possible. It's like we're like 11 clicks away now. Really being very, very careful on that speed. See, I'm just watching my distance to that site, and so you don't let your speed get away from you. And I'm basically looping back and forth, moving in yaw only and not rolling at all. So you gotta be careful not to let that speed get away from you. See, 240. See, I'm slowing it down at -4. So I'm trying to stay at a good speed that allows a good rate of descent. There we go, and we're gonna loop around. See, when you're yawing, you have to pitch down to keep your speed, interestingly. So you have to slow down when you yaw. Kind of weird. The speed drops up and down. Just and definitely have your speed about 1/10 of your altitude, so that speed would be appropriate at about 3 kilometers. 310. Yeah, it takes a long time slowing down, so you really wanna slowing down here. You're just controlling your speed with your pitch. That's right. Those weird noises of your ships making. There we go. I'm a bit fast here. Pitch up to control, especially now we're getting close to the surface. There we go. We're just looping back and forth over that geosite. Okay, we're getting to about 2 clicks now. That's when you really have to start watching that speed. There it is. We're right above our geosite. I'm saying geosite. It's a biosite. See? Gonna level off now. I'll return around. There we go. Back on track. See, there we go. So azimuth about 60. You're really gonna watch that speed. You really don't want it to get out of hand. And keep it at about 100, 110. So 120, 130 and in the center an altitude of 130. I was watching our distance to that site here. So 135, so we're fast with respect to our altitude. So just level off, let the speed bleed out. Turn back to about 240. To move back towards our geosite. There we go. Now, we really need to watch that speed. Not let it get out of hand. Drop the landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
So really slow it down. See, we're really flying back and forth over that site. In order not to have to descend too steeply. Actually, we're moving a bit backwards now, but that's okay. Keep it at about 40 as we start seeing the ground here. If you can get within about 1 kilometer, I think that would be good. Keeping about, we're gonna go all the way down to 10 meters. And my vessel is making all those weird noises. 14. Yeah, don't let your speed get away from you. There it is. Okay. Now we'll see. I'm even moving backwards. See it? I was just going to focus on landing the thing and we'll drive over to the site if we have to. Because now we want to really not let that speed get the best of us. We're going to slow down to about 22, 23. Here we go. See if we can get all the way down to 10 feet like this. There we go. See, it's a very shallow angle of descent. There we go, I have the field in view. I'm gonna descend to about 10 feet. Can 10, 20 feet. At about that speed, and we'll level off. And try to find a suitable landing spot. It's about -4, -5 pitch to keep our speed here. Obviously landing in a condo sucks because you gotta find the right spot. We're still gonna descend a bit more. I wanna be ideally 30 feet above. Controlling our speed with the pitch here. 97, 96, 95. 12. So I'm keeping it really nice and slow now for the last meters. No point in damaging your ship. Those last few meters. 54, almost there. After moving backwards. See how fast you pick up speed on that planet. Just really want to come in slowly, smoothly. There we go, 45. There we go, alignment okay. So we're just gonna zero the engines now at the 30 feet here. Level off at 39 feet. Just slowly now find a piece of terrain that we can land. There we go. So now,
Flight assist. Flight assist.
okay, there we go. Yeah, it was a bit slow on the flight assist, so we hit a bit our shield, but no hull damage. So we're on the ground of look at that magnificent view. So let's see. Yeah. There we go. Switch the night vision off.
High gravity warning.
You gotta be kidding. High gravity warning. No shit. Oh, look at that. Amazing. Turn off the lights. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. Screenshot for posterity. There we go. Oops. Time to get a nice view. drive up to one of those bioluminescent roses here. There we go. We're still a bit close to our ship. There we go. Scan. Nice discovery on the surface of a 10-point Prasinum bioluminescent anemone discovered. That is really gorgeous. Look at that. Isn't that something? Well, anyway, that was our landing on a Hig-G planet. Took all of 36 minutes. I sure hope you had as much fun watching me land on this thing as I had the fun landing on it. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you around in the galaxy. Fly safe.